If you're waking up to pee more than twice every night, your body might be trying to tell you something serious. For many seniors, the night is supposed to be a time of peace, a time when the body rests, heals, and prepares for a new day. But what happens when that rest is constantly broken by repeated trips to the bathroom? It may feel like a small thing, just a little inconvenience. But what if I told you it could be much more than that? What if your body was quietly trying to whisper a warning, and the reason you're getting up again and again isn't just age like people often say, but something deeper, something you need to pay attention to? In today's video, we're going to walk through 5 real, powerful reasons why seniors over 60, and especially over 70, may be urinating more than twice during the night. And this isn't about scaring you, it's about understanding your body better in the most simple and human way possible. Because if you can recognize what your body is trying to say, you may catch something early. And that one change could save your sleep, your energy, and maybe even your health. Let's start with the first thing you need to know. 1. It could be a warning sign of type 2, diabetes or prediabetes. Let me tell you about Tom. He's 72 and lives in Arizona. For months, Tom kept waking up every 2 hours to use the bathroom. At first, he thought it was just old age or maybe drinking water too late. His wife, Lisa, noticed he was also unusually thirsty, always reaching for his water bottle, and he had started losing weight, even though his appetite was still strong. Finally, during a routine checkup, his doctor ran some blood tests. The results? Tom had early-stage type 2 diabetes. Now let's explain that in simple terms. When your blood sugar gets too high, like it does with diabetes, your kidneys try to flush out the extra sugar through your urine. That means you'll feel the urge to urinate much more often, especially at night. Your body's trying to protect you, but in doing so, it interrupts your rest. And here's the key thing most people don't realize. This can start happening before you even know you have diabetes. It's called prediabetes, and nighttime urination is often one of the first signs. So if you've noticed any of these symptoms, waking up 2, 3, even 4 times at night to pee, constant thirst, especially at night, unexplained weight loss, feeling tired or weak during the day, blurry vision that comes and goes, then it might not be just old age. It might be your blood sugar levels creeping up quietly without any big warning. And the good news, if you catch it early, you can make small lifestyle changes with your doctor's help that can turn everything around. Comment 1. Have you or someone you love ever experienced this constant nighttime urination and thirst? What did it turn out to be? We'd love to hear your story in the comments. And by the way, if this already helped you learn something new, please take a second to like this video. It helps us reach more people who may be going through the same thing. Here's number 2, and it's a big one. 2. It might be your heart, trying to tell you it's struggling. Let me introduce you to Evelyn. She's 76, a retired school teacher from Ohio. For years, she lived an active and happy life. But recently, her nights started changing. She began waking up every 90 minutes to rush to the bathroom. She thought it was just what happens when you get older. But there was something else. Her ankles started to swell during the day. She felt a little more tired going upstairs. And sometimes she'd wake up feeling slightly short of breath, like she had to sit up to catch her breath before heading to the bathroom. She finally told her doctor everything. And after a few tests, they found that her heart wasn't pumping as strongly as it used to. What Evelyn had was a condition called congestive heart failure, which might sound scary, but in simple terms, it just means the heart is struggling to keep up with what the body needs. Now here's why this causes nighttime urination. During the day, fluid builds up in the legs and feet, especially if your heart isn't pumping well. But at night when you lie down, that fluid gets reabsorbed into your blood, and your kidneys try to get rid of it. So guess what happens? You wake up to pee, again and again. It's not just about your bladder, it's about your circulation. And many people miss this. If you've noticed swollen ankles or feet during the day, feeling tired or winded more easily, waking up gasping, coughing, or needing to sit up, needing to pee more often once you lie down, then it could be a heart issue quietly developing. And the earlier you catch it, the more your doctor can do to help you feel strong again. Evelyn now wears compression socks during the day and follows a low-salt diet. She takes her medications faithfully, and most importantly, she sleeps through the night again. Comment 2. Have you or someone you care about ever dealt with swelling or breathlessness alongside frequent night urination? Share with us in the comments. Your story might help someone else feel less alone. And if this is starting to open your eyes a little, please don't forget to like the video. It truly helps us share this message with more people. Number 3. This one surprises most people. 3. It might be a silent sign of diabetes or prediabetes. Meet Robert. He's 72, living in Atlanta, Georgia. He's always been a proud, independent man, worked in construction for over 40 years, raised his family, and never liked going to doctors. But for the past few months, his nights became frustrating. He'd fall asleep around 10 p.m., only to wake up at midnight, then again at 2, and then again at 4 a.m., stumbling to the bathroom half asleep. His wife noticed he was more tired in the mornings, snapping more easily, and drinking water like he just walked out of the desert. She finally convinced him to get checked. His blood sugar was high, really high. He had type 2 diabetes and he didn't even know. You see, when your blood sugar is too high, your body tries to flush it out through your urine. That's why one of the earliest warning signs of diabetes is frequent peeing, especially at night. It's your body's way of saying, there's too much sugar in the blood and I'm trying to get rid of it. Here are some symptoms that might sound familiar. Feeling thirsty all the time, especially at night, waking up to pee more than twice every night, tiredness that won't go away, even with rest, blurred vision or headaches, cuts or bruises that take too long to heal. These are not just getting older, they are warning signs. And here's the real danger. Many seniors are pre-diabetic for years without knowing it. Their sugar is high enough to do damage, but not high enough to cause obvious symptoms. Robert was lucky. He caught it early. Now he's made a few changes. He walks every day, eats differently, takes his meds, and finally he's sleeping peacefully again. And you can too. Do you feel more thirsty lately or find yourself waking up again and again at night? Let us know in the comments. You might be helping someone spot a warning sign in their own life. If this part made you think twice, go ahead and tap that like button. It helps more seniors discover helpful health tips just like this. Number 4. A common issue no one talks about. 4. An enlarged prostate in men could be the real culprit. Let me tell you about Walter, 76, from Ohio. He's the kind of man who doesn't complain much. Served in the Army, raised 3 kids, and still fixes things around the house. But lately his nights haven't been restful. He told his son during a family barbecue, "I feel like I live in the bathroom now." At first they laughed it off, but the truth was, Walter was scared. He was waking up to pee 3, 4, sometimes 5 times a night. Not just that, the flow was weak, and he often felt like he hadn't emptied his bladder at all. Eventually he went for a checkup. The doctor said something he'd never heard before: benign prostatic hyperplasia, also called an enlarged prostate. Let's break it down in simple terms. The prostate is a small gland in men, just below the bladder. As men age, especially after 50, that gland naturally grows larger. When it gets too big, it begins to press against the bladder and the urethra, the tube that carries urine out. This pressure makes it harder for urine to pass, which means you feel the urge to pee more often, especially at night. You pee less each time the stream is slow or weak. You may feel like you still need to go, even after finishing, and sometimes you leak a little before reaching the bathroom. Walter was relieved it wasn't something more dangerous, but he still needed help. His doctor gave him medication to relax the muscles around his bladder and shrink the prostate a bit. It helped, a lot. And the best part? He's sleeping longer, stretches again. Seniors, especially men, if you're waking up multiple times at night, don't brush it off. It might not be your bladder's fault. It could be your prostate quietly causing trouble behind the scenes. Comment 4. Gentlemen, if you faced this, how did you realize something wasn't right? Share below. It could encourage someone else to finally speak up. And if this section opened your eyes, take a second to like this video. You never know who else it'll help. Number 5. This one affects everyone, and it's often missed. 5. Drinking too much water at the wrong time, especially before bed. Let's talk about Susan, a 74-year-old retired librarian from Florida. Susan had always been told to drink more water. Every doctor visit, every wellness article, every friend. So she did exactly that. 8 glasses a day, sometimes more. She even kept a bottle by her bedside. But here's the problem. Every single night, she found herself waking up 2 or 3 times, rushing to the bathroom. Sometimes she barely made it. Her sleep suffered. Her mood dipped. She thought something serious was wrong with her kidneys. She went to see a specialist, and you know what he said? You're drinking too much water, especially too late in the day. Now, don't get us wrong. Hydration is very important. But when seniors drink large amounts of water close to bedtime, their kidneys keep working through the night, and that sends the bladder into overdrive. This is especially true after age 65, when the body's ability to hold urine overnight weakens naturally. And there's more. Many seniors also take medications like diuretics, water pills, for blood pressure or heart issues, which already increase the urge to urinate. So combining that with heavy water intake in the evening creates the perfect storm. Susan adjusted her routine. She still drinks her water, but now she finishes most of it before 6 p.m. She still keeps a small glass by her bedside just in case, but not a full bottle. And you know what happened? She sleeps through the night, or at least gets 6 to 7 hours uninterrupted. Her energy is back, and most of all, her peace of mind has returned. If you're always waking up to pee, ask yourself, when am I drinking most of my water? Try shifting your intake earlier in the day and track how your nights go. Sometimes a small change can bring huge relief. Comment 5. Have you ever thought about your evening water habits? Let us know how changing your routine has helped, or what you plan to try starting tonight. If this tip sounds helpful to you, give this video a like. It helps more people like you discover it. Now let's gently wrap this up. If you've stayed with us till now, thank you. Truly. Waking up to pee once or twice a night isn't unusual. But when it happens more often, especially if it disrupts your sleep, affects your mood, or leaves you feeling tired in the morning, it's time to listen to your body. You've learned today that the cause might be your blood sugar, your bladder, your prostate, your evening habits, or a mix of things. The most important thing is not to ignore it. Your rest matters. Your comfort matters. You matter. And for more heartfelt, human-centered stories on aging, health, and peace of mind, visit our Medium blog. The link's also below. Recommended products for peaceful nights: a motion sensor night light for bathroom trips, a reliable waterproof mattress pad just in case of accidents, a weekly pill organizer with a built-in reminder, absorbent overnight underwear for those who prefer extra security, a bladder-friendly herbal tea that doesn't disrupt your sleep. You'll find all these product links in the description below. Like this video if you found anything helpful today. Subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss a gentle, caring episode like this. And until next time, stay safe, stay wise, and stay connected.